the Cowboys been docile for a while, and Clayton Adams is trying to bring back the tenacity that we all been wanting and we've been searching for. And here is him right
Choosy
here.
about when you're doing it.
Bobby Belt from
What do you
105
want in your
to the
offensive lineman?
The same thing that I want from every player on offense, and that is to create violence in the game, be aggressive, run, hit. I think that every decision that we make schematically needs to lean that direction. So if there's gray area, what is going to allow these guys to play more free and run and hit and be violent?
No doubt. So violent is the key right now, and we got to be aggressive. I think the Cowboys can be just that. And Brock Hoffman, he comes with this video of him being aggressive and showcasing all of his skill sets and what he can do. And I'm quite sure that the Cowboys really need this right here. They need that aggressive mindset. They need this particular guy mindset on his team. Not just saying that Brock Hoffman got to be that guy, but I'm looking for all of these offensive linemen to adapt that mentality that we're going to play through the echoes of the whistle. We're going to hit you first. We're going to be the aggressive. We're going to set the tone with the run game. And on top of that, it's a full 60-minute type of grind action. It's not going to be, no, hey, we only giving you 30. We only giving you 40. We giving you the full 60. And I think that this could all be possible if the Cowboys continue to look for these type of guys as it relates to the running game. Whoever we draft in this draft, we need physical, tough, grit guys. We need offensive linemen to get in the way, stand in the gap, to be able to move things out the way, Cowboy Nation. On top of that, this particular team, it's time out for all of the docile and the softness and people calling us soft. The mindset must be exemplified, and I love the fact that Clayton Adams is preaching and teaching just that. Let me hear it again.
That I want from every player on offense, and that is to create violence in the game, be aggressive, run, hit. I think that every decision that we make schematically needs to lean that direction. So if there's gray,
every decision, not some, but every. And I'm quite sure that the Cowboys can go into this mindset and be just that, Cowboy Nation. We need this, man. We need this. It's been too many times. Who's remembering all of this stuff? Whereas every postseason game, the first one when we went and played against the 49ers, they coming out of our tunnel with the boombox, right? Setting the tone. That was the 49ers versus the Cowboys. And then the next year we win a road game, right? And then, the next year we beat the brakes off of the Bucks. Then we see the 49ers again, and we folded a little bit because we couldn't set the tone. Of course, Terrence Steele wasn't in that game, and we lost our running back, but we was averaging 2.6 yards. No. Let's set the tone with run game, with this offensive line, and let's be who we need to be. Green Bay Packers left a sour taste in our mouths, right? And then we said, you know what, let's run it back without, of course, Dan Quinn. And we had last season, to what it looked like. We've been embarrassed. We've been abused. But now it's time for us to stand tall, or not at all. It's time for us to bring this back to the table. Violence and being aggressive, being the aggressor, putting things out there that we know for sure we can be the difference maker. And it starts now.
player on offense, and that is to create violence in the game.
Create it, but with discipline. You just can't be violent because you're saying I want to be violent without a cause. No, I want to be violent with a purpose. I want us, if they put their hands on our shoulders, we putting our hands on their faces, right? We want that type of violence. Like, okay, we the aggressor and you tried to bite at us, or bark at us, shoot, let this thing happen the best way possible. Hey, Clayton Adams, even the way he talked, there's nobody that can find evidence of Mike Solari talking like this. Come on with it.
Create violence in the game, be aggressive, run, hit. I think that every decision that we make schematically needs to lean that direction. So if there's gray area, what is going to allow these guys to play more free and run and hit and be violent?
Man, we choosing violence today, baby. So Cowboy Nation, post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. Cowboy Nation, let's stand tall or not at all. DC for life, not for short. Let's get it. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Let's get it. Let's be violent. Choose it wisely.